Hello, Musto006. We're back for the second half of the Pit of Pits in Make a Good Mega Man Level Contest number 2. Last time I played not so well, but I survived. I got through the first half, got through my 60 screens. There was one absolute heart attack inducing moment around about mid-40s, I think, where I glitched through a wall into an area that I should never be able to get into, but thankfully there was another non-solid wall there that I could fall through into a pit and actually get out of, because, yeah, if I had no way of damaging myself or indeed landing on... In fact, pit was about the only way I could have got out of that, because anything else, spikes wouldn't kill me and reset me. Obviously, if I lost all my health to an enemy or something like that, which would be the only way out, or possibly the suicide button, yeah, the only way I could have got out of that was thankfully falling into a pit. But yeah, hallelujah, the gods are smiling on me. There was a non-solid wall that I could walk through and drop down into a pit to actually kill myself. If I'd gone into an area there where I literally couldn't, obviously it's not an area I'm supposed to get to, but I couldn't get out of other than suiciding or something, I would have been livid. Anyway, moving on to the second half of the Pit of Pits. Zieldak yet again. you appeared quite a lot in part 1. Clearly you're still going in part 2. Lovely. And Maze of Death, yay! So we're referencing, of course, the Maze of Death level from MagMammal 1 by Flashman85. Yeah, that level was, well, very annoying for first-time players. I'm actually amazed at how well it went. I sort of gave a false impression of it, perhaps, a little bit during my Let's Play of MagMammal 1, because it actually proved to be quite a fun level, but oh well. This one a lot shorter, thankfully it would have to be. So yeah, you want to go to the left. You can do this in any order, frankly, actually. So just, you don't have to go to the left first. But yeah, head to the left, and you use slash claw to break apart the higher of the two blocks up that ladder. And if we go to the right, we go to another little path, and then we'll be able to use the Grab Buster. Let's just get rid of you. Love doing that. We have to use the Grab Buster to get rid of. Don't do that. To get rid of the lower block, and then yeah, we can go up the ladder, and we're done. Yeah, no, I like this callback. This is very short, very simple. No problem with this whatsoever. I think the Joe is just going to now drop straight into the pit, is he not? Yeah, lovely. Not going to be too hard to take out anyway. I've got that awesome Joe upgrade, which means yeah, all Joes die in one hit. But still, there's something just so hilarious about the floor not being there, and just okay, plummeting into the pit. Can I hit you from here with a charge shot? I cannot. Okay. So we'll drop down and have you hit me. Lovely. Okay, well this has a very Mario castle kind of vibe to it. Or Bowser type level. It also has me sort of thinking about that Mario level in the in Tier X. still makes me shudder. Or maybe not the level so much per se, but just the... I'm going to put your satellite on here just for safety. The bloody Airman boss. Anyway. Cutman recreation here. With the freaking annoying bladers and these cut dispensers, which are also really freaking annoying in this stage. Accidental sliding going on, yay. Don't think I actually had that in part 1 of the Pit of Pits. Seems to have amazingly got through. Bloody hell, those things are ridiculous. Wow! Those bladers, blimey, just ridiculous. Nice, Eddie. You see sheep. Lovely. Oh, this is the fun one. Snowrun Pyro, epic rap battle. So yeah, basically we keep going up and down off the screen. We need to, yeah, just pay attention to what? Thank you. Yeah, pay attention to where we're going to land. Make sure, in particular, we don't land on spikes. There is obviously the looping of the screen itself, so pits aren't going to be a problem here. But is that? So, okay, we'll scroll the enemy off the screen, and then we'll be too long, so we can't pick up the bloody health. Nice. I'm not worried though. So yeah, I like this bit. So sort of, you know, pay attention to the spikes on the floor and just make sure you use the springs to jump up at an opportune time. There's another one there. Okay, fine. Make sure you time it out so the needles are not down when you jump up there. Seal that again? Really? How many levels did you make in this pit of pits? That was close. Oh, they're not Joe enemies, are they? I thought they were going to tie in one hit for some stupid reason. Despite the fact that I've just killed one literally at the bottom of the screen as well. Lovely. Yeah, go on then. I don't think I really need bolts at this point in time, but since they're right there. See, now my upgrade seems to be doing what I would expect it to be doing, i.e. I'm at full health, I'm at full weapon energy. I would sort of expect it to be dropping bolts for most enemies, but the health, it didn't seem to be doing that with the health. Bugger. And there's Eddie again, just committing suicide. Nice. Yeah, the Eddie upgrade. I mean, I suppose that could probably just happen on any level anyway. Again, luck of the draw on which one appears. Okay, no. Ah! Well, yeah, luck of the draw on which levels Eddie appears, even if he appears every 5 levels. Because, as I say, some of them may just well then appear on ones where he's going to kill himself and you can't really do anything about it. Which is annoying, to say the least. But, yeah, it probably doesn't make an awful lot of difference. Obviously, it's nice to have the upgrade, but, yeah, if he's still going to be on levels where he's going to just fall in the pit, then so be it. But ultimately, yeah, he would do the same thing if he appeared every 5 levels, so might as well have him. So he should be appearing at the end of this one, for example. Oh, look who's made this one. Haven't seen your name in a while. Okay, I picked up something there, I'm not sure what it was. Health, I think? Didn't get a chance to see it. It happened way too quick. Can you Hornet Chaser that thing, please? Good. Don't fancy dealing with those pellet shots coming at me while I'm trying to deal with a hammer chucking enemy. Does that not count as a Joe? No, it's a Picket Man, isn't it? Not a Joe. Never mind. That's a Joe. Well, he is there. Do I actually need that or not? Well, I slid into the teleporter anyway, so who the hell cares? But yeah, even that one, sort of, you appear sort of, I guess, close enough to him on the horizontal sort of plane as an X coordinate, so he sort of then presumably, you know, releases his item. It's only when you sort of get, you know, close to him that happens. So, but of course, if it's sort of close, yeah, just horizontally but not vertically, and you've got an enormous trek to get round to actually get near. Well, I did not see that. Wow, to get near where he is in the first place, then yeah, you're basically not going to get the item. It's going to spend too long on the screen. It's going to disappear. So yeah, once again, not a fabulous level, that one for Eddie to appear on. It was yeah, bloody hard to get the item. I know Hornet Chaser could obviously help in that regard, but just take out that thing. I can hit that with charge shots, so that's nice. Yeah, don't fancy dealing with that thing. If they well, as you saw by the one that caught me completely off guard, if you get close enough to it, it sort of drops to the floor and then starts just, you know, really rolling around on the floor really quickly, and it's really hard to avoid. So yeah, let's take them out before that happens. Nice. Admittedly, now I look closely on the floor, I can see that that's there, but still. Anyway, wave bike section, which was pretty straightforward. And Eddie actually does have something for this time. That looks like a very weird platform there, but oh well. Showdown at dusk. Have we got a boss at the end of this then? Because at the moment I wouldn't expect just a whole bunch of like minor enemies for a level with Showdown in its name. A lot of, obviously, pippies going, wow! You son of a bitch! Yes, there is a showdown here, and it's against Quint. And you probably don't... I still don't have that boss... I don't think I have that bosses have less health upgrade, do I? So, yeah, you would have been slightly more tricky. Not that you were that tricky at all still there, but... Yeah. Are you going to be on offer here now, at this shop? Can I actually finally get that item? What's up? What's up is I haven't got that upgrade. And I still haven't got that upgrade. Yeah, it seems to be like random. So I wish this sort of thing would give you items... Because I'm pretty sure I haven't got that one. Based on the Quint fight, you know, but again, since I haven't got that upgrade, and I've got all these other ones, I've got the Joes have less health, I've got the Spikes do less damage, I've got the Eddie appears more frequently, why not, if I've already got those, why not make it so this shop has items that I haven't got? That seems a bit weird, and it seems like it's a random selection of items that it chooses to have, chooses on display here. I mean, obviously at some point in time when you get all the items, then obviously some are going to have to be greyed out, but when there are some you still haven't got, I feel like, you know, it should give you those. It shouldn't have a random selection here of items that I've already got and leave some that I could potentially get not selectable. That seems a bit odd. Seen that one. No, we haven't seen that one actually. Who needs legs with a head like this? This stand is actually a cardboard cutout. I did not mean to do that. I meant to exit. We've spoke to you 3 times. Let's move on. It's beginning to feel like just a nice world. Okay, we need to go left, obviously, then. Anyway, yeah, first 10 screens of the second half of this, of the Pit of Pits. So, yeah, 70 down, 50 to go. Don't really feel like celebrating too much yet. We've still got, yeah, a long way to go. Whoa. Okay. Go, my Hornet. Wreak havoc. And cannon off an enemy that has a shield. Nice. Well, that didn't go as well as I was hoping. Entity 1037 again. Seeing quite a few levels from you as well. Second placed entry in the main contest with the stage nobody asked for. Okay, so basically we just got a whole bunch of irritating moles all over the place, which are blocking my potential jumps over the pits. Nice. Really? And here we come to a nice little level. The Serpent's Curse. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of these snakes, and yeah, you hit the head, and the sort of the body, if you will, or the coil or whatever, starts to disappear. And yeah, we need to use that in order. Wow, I got hit by an explosion on the block there, or something. Wow, okay, that was terribly clumsy. Yeah, we have to use the exploding blocks to get out. Or the path of the exploding blocks, sorry, when they go away. It is a set of screens, unfortunately, that's sort of a bit. I do see a warning there, so I think something's obviously telling me to hurry up here. Yes, indeed. But yeah, it can be quite nerve-wracking because I end up taking like, a lot of damage on those screens because of course you've got the tails there that are health, please. Thank you, Eddie. Nice, good Eddie. That are sort of you know. I feel like you have to go quick in that section as well, and the bloody snakes kind of really. Those 2 levels back to back. Well, that's some interesting random number generation on the order of the levels there. Really? Okay then. But yeah, the snakes themselves are, you know, keep shooting at you. I find it quite difficult. They shoot you quite quickly as well, so I find it quite difficult to not take a whole bunch of damage in these levels. So as fun as they are, they can be yeah, they can be quite draining to your health, which again in a situation like this is not always helpful, or never helpful, frankly. God, I still can't believe I got those 2 screens back to back. I wonder if there are any more. I don't think we had one in part 1. I think I would have commented on it if really. I think I would have commented on it if it had showed up in part 1, that gimmick. But yeah, I'm going to pay close attention to that during the rest of these levels in the Pit of Pits. And wow, seriously? We'll see if that actually if they do appear again. If not, then yeah, I've got the only 2 screens in the entire Pit of Pits to utilise that gimmick back to back. Wow. Okay, I feel like this stage has been rather cheap with some of its enemy placement and indeed the metal presses. Admittedly, I perhaps could have would have perhaps seen that the metal press was there on the previous screen, possibly. Thank you, Eddie. Got my health back. But so I could have maybe reacted to that or known that that metal press was going to, when I climbed up the ladder, the one that was going to snipe me. But still, kind of comes out of nowhere. Okay, I'm not going to bother with either of those 2 things. I've got more than enough bolts now. I think the only upgrade I haven't got is the bosses deal less health. So at this point in time, I've got more than enough to buy that. So, oh really? Stupid bloody sliding. Yeah, I don't need any more. Let's put it that way. So I don't feel like I need to go out of my way now to go after bolts. And if they're there, great. If not, then I don't need them. This is obviously a callback to sort of. It seems like a sort of some sort of mash-up between a little bit of Lek-Man stage and then a little bit of Wily 2 from Mega Man 1. Trash Dash from Flashman 85. So a slow auto-scrolling level. I don't think it's too difficult. Obviously, just yeah, stay away from the crushers there. Look, pay attention to the ceiling. Just make sure you're not standing directly under any of the crushers. And, you should be fine. Thankfully, the blocks themselves, which can be really freaking annoying when they fall down themselves, don't actually crush you. So yeah, again, like that. That block is difficult. It's in an very awkward place to destroy. And I felt like oh, we might actually get that E-tank then. Yeah, it's oh good grief. Yeah, yeah, the block's in a very awkward place. I need to like shoot it, but by the time I've done that, then another block's going to fall on my head. So yeah, not quite sure how you meant to do that super quick, but oh well. All's forgiven. I got my health back at the end of the stage. Okay, let's see if we can try and time out this new shot man at the bottom. Well, almost. Okay, seems like a fairly straightforward level. Spikes all over the place, but pretty easy to avoid. New Shotman's shots, though, not so much. Okay, that was lucky. I was not really paying attention. Oh, wow. Jump into one of the spikes. Lovely. Not really paying attention to the enemies there at all, frankly, but yeah. Actually, no, I couldn't have got hit to the spikes, so I've taken much more damage. Oh, thank you, Eddie. You want to be annoying. Another one of those freaking levels that, yeah, just Eddie's going to be next to useless. I think he might actually respawn in, but still, I've got a feeling he's pretty much just going to walk off the bloody cliff again. That giant telly coming back was really freaking annoying. Yeah, I can't get close enough to him before he falls off the bloody ledge. So yeah, just again another wasted edit, another wasted pickup. Okay, Cossack style stages, yes. Oh goodness me! Was not expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. I don't know why I went off that bolt, having said what I just said previously. That after I got caught off guard there. That was a decent level. Like that. What's up? What's up is I haven't got the bosses have less health upgrade. I still haven't, but I've got another one now, which I'm probably not going to use, but I'll buy anyway. 81 bolts, grab Buster heals an extra hit point. So yeah, I will certainly get that. And as I say, while I'm here, I will refill my health. You know what? Just for the sake of it, since I've got enough bolts now, anyway, let's get that. An excellent choice. I'm not quite sure what it did, or if indeed anything. But yeah, I've got enough bolts so in order to get the other upgrade, which is the bosses have less health. So I forgot about the Grab Buster one, but yeah, I don't think there's any more other than that one. But as I say, still haven't got it yet. Thank you, but one is in another castle. Have you noticed the disturbing trend of animal-themed robots who toss their babies at you? Not really, but now you mention it. Or sort of at fleeting moments without perhaps paying too much heed or attention to it. But yeah, now you mention it. Wow, really? Well, I'll tell you what then. Just for that. Let's show off the Grab Buster. I don't think I was sort of low. I don't think I was low enough there that it you know wouldn't have refilled there normally, but still. Okay, another wave bike section with bladers. Really, do without them. Although again, if I hold sort of keep to the sort of the right, then they don't seem to be too troublesome. Okay, missiles. With a nice little jump there. That was nice. Oh, and a freaking mid-boss from Dive Man stage, whose missiles are way too annoying and do way too much damage. Or they certainly feel like that anyway. Oh well, we're through. Oh, good grief. Well, this is a very nicely designed stage, or very nice look to this stage, if nothing else. Yeah, I think this is quite a nice one. Whoa! For some reason, did not appreciate those were Sparkman platforms. just twigged them as a regular platform. Just thankfully there was like the ceiling or the spikes above me there were really high up. But wow, yeah, did not twig those were Sparkman platforms. Let's go up there. Oops, I want to do something like that. Okay, hopefully some health. Well, not completely what I wanted, but good enough, I suppose. And there's Eddie, who's hopefully give me some more health. He can! Nice! Another one by Snowrun Pyro. This is an interesting one, where we've got these enemies that actually can't be killed, but we have to stand on their shields. And use them to slide through narrow gaps. So yeah, this is an interesting kind of a setup. It can get quite glitchy at times, but yeah. And yeah, that of course what I was supposed to do there was wait for the bloody shield to go up again. I'm an idiot, so I don't land on the spikes. Yeah, I'm an idiot there. My bad. I'm not quite sure what you're meant to do with this one, I must admit. Oh, there's ladders. There's ladders. They're actually ladders. I don't think I twigged that when I did this for the first time. I was like, I ended up using an item or something to get up there. I didn't twig those were bloody ladders you could climb because the pincers keep killing that enemy, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there, before it has a chance to raise its shield to get to some extra height. I never twigged those were bloody ladders. I don't believe that. Oh, right, as I entered this level, I was like, yeah, okay, let's hurry. I don't fancy hanging around this level. Rainbow Man stage, complete with force beams that I say don't think are going to be insta-kill in this scenario, where I've got kind of got a whole bunch of insta-kill things that don't do it now that aren't insta-kill. But yeah, still want to get away from them. They might do something like drain a lot of health or continuously drain health and such like that as well. So yeah, just bypass them as quick as possible. And yeah, don't fancy dealing with those. Might as well just yeah, let's make life easy for myself. Why not? Let's mess that up enormously. In fact, let's just go across the bottom one, and then we'll use wheel cutter on the right hand side. All right, fine. I'll definitely take the shortcut on off of there. Particularly since I see gaps in the tracks on the lower two. Yep, we'll just choose that one as well, thank you. And that one. typical mini-boss fights by Snowman Pyro again. Okay, so do we have a whole bunch of different mini-boss fights, or is it all just the same? Okay, no, it is all just the mech dispenser, but they drop different enemies. So we had Pippies for the first one. We had the sort of rat enemies on that one. We've got a bloody bouncing ball off the top of... Oh no, this one has a lot of different things. This one has the sheer attackers. Or maybe it just has those two, I don't know. Does it alternate them as well? Well, we're not going to find out now, because I've cleared it only after 3 sweeps. Oh, and those friggin' annoying enemies. Okay, and the Hornet Bee type things, or bug type things from Plant Man stage, most notably. But this is still fairly straightforward. Yeah, rather than the bug ones than the tiny ones that home in on you. Those are freaking annoying. Wow. Thank you very much, Eddie. I managed to dodge it, and admittedly I would have got the health back even if I'd got hit to that, but... Wow, Eddie. Really? I don't think I'm going to trust this very well. Yeah. I'm going to use Hornet Chaser to take those things out. I don't fancy dealing with those over narrow platforms and a pit. Do you actually die in 2 hits rather than 3? You do die in 2 hits. Nice. Oh, God. Okay, that one I can deal with. The ones below, though, not so much. I'm expecting another one of the enemies that... oh, no, it's not here. I was expecting another one of those sort of shielded enemies that, you know, chucks the projectiles at me, but didn't happen. I'm not going to complain about that. So, we've obviously got a very Sheepman style stage here, with the coloured blocks that disappear when you step on them. Fine, don't give me any health. And, well, actually there's some health there, that's nice. Continually spawning enemies, which would be a good place to farm for health, but... Ah! Yeah, why not? And a Yashishi from Eddie. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Sparkman platforms with low ceilings. Need to be very careful, particularly if there are enemies all over the place. Particularly those sodding ones, which just always cause me problems. Thankfully, my knockback is not very big, so I can. Yeah, I'm not like falling off the bloody falling off the platforms into the pits, but yeah, that section ultimately maybe Rush Jet, maybe Super Arrow to just whiz past, but okay, so that's what it does. It gives me an extra, gives me a thing there. Okay, I probably did buy that item when I first played through this, but probably forgot what it did. But that's what it does. Okay. Anyway, buy some garlic. It has special powers. I still have not got that. Maybe I have got it. I don't think I have though. I honestly don't think I had, because the Quint fight he had a full health bar. So yeah, I'm still not getting the still not getting that bloody boss upgrade. Anyway, a setback of the heart is good for you. Have you noticed the disturbing yet? We've had that one. This stand's actually a cardboard cutout. We've had that one. Okay, fine. Well, to be fair, I've talked to Galaxy Man quite a lot now. So we've probably seen much of, most of what he's about to say. Shield and Pits by who else? Zealdak. At some point in time, I'm going to have to re-watch or watch this back and just find out how many levels, are his. I know I'm now sort of making a big deal of pointing out when every level is one of his, but. Come on, you can't deny that it seems like there's an awful lot from him. Not that I mind, as I say, I don't think any of these levels, or indeed, well, I say any of his, or indeed any levels in this Pit of Pits have been, ridiculously obnoxious or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. I imagine there was probably perhaps, maybe not quite so many individual or unique creators actually made content for this. So I'm seeing a lot of the same names over and over again. Big Fish, I think, has appeared a few times. But yeah, for my money at the moment, Zieldak more than any. Okay, normally I'd be terrified by the sight of Apache Joes, but not anymore. Well, not during the Pit of Pits with my upgrade. That was a nice dodge. Ah, thought I was going to hit me for a minute. Okay, Plantman style stage slash Woodman slash other Mega Man 5 level. I've got another one, sorry, since neither of those are Mega Man 5. Okay, this one, if it's just going to be a whole bunch of enemy spam, maybe not quite so fond of. Admittedly, that does give me perhaps an opportunity to get a lot of life, get some health back, but yeah, I'm okay with the smaller enemies, but power musclers, not quite so much. Hopefully there aren't any. Yeah, and then, sorry, these cats as well, which not the worst thing in the world, but if you're not prepared for them, they can be friggin' annoying. Oh, and we've got the gorilla mid-boss from Plantman stage, Mega Man 6, which proves pretty simple. I have actually managed to come out with full health, so okay, maybe it wasn't as bad as I was making out at the beginning. Entity 1037 again. Yeah, you've appeared a lot as well. And that level was very easy. Look who it is! Concrete Mix! So, yeah, assuming it's a homage to Concrete Man stage. Well, I can't really say I can kind of put my finger on anything sort of particularly unique about Concrete Man stage that, obviously the look of it maybe, but yeah, I can't really feel like Concrete Man has too much of a gimmick. Oh, these platforms maybe? Was this the only stage in of the Robot Masters where these things actually appeared? Thanks, Eddie. Can't remember. Maybe it was. Wow. You again. Mega Man A Area 2. Okay. Fine. Not like I haven't played enough of your levels yet. Oh, good grief. This time that horribly. Yeah, the thing that sort of stands out to me about Concrete Man stage is the elephants. That's sort of what I can't quite think of a kind of a gimmick per se that it uses. But actually, yeah, maybe those red and green platforms that drop down would be the what's unique to Concrete Man stage. I thought that was him again for a minute there. Similar name, but not quite the same. But yeah, this one is basically a block puzzle. So yeah, we'll cut to that one. Triple blade that one. You don't have to take out all the blocks either, so you can just take out some select few. So I'll just grab buster that. I'll flash stopper the next one, and yeah, we're done. Obviously, you could take out a lot of them, but yeah, no need. Would that always be there, or is that part of my upgrade that I got? I don't quite know. Probably not. Okay, we're just going to have a whole bunch of these. They dash on? I can't remember the bloody name of the things, but yeah. They're not so bad, although they seem to have quite a... They're quite big, let's put it that way. And they don't seem to have a lot of health, though, so... not so bad. And that's a rather generous end to a level as well, so yeah. Just because. This is a nice one. Also made much nicer by my... Let me actually scroll that back on screen. You maybe saw the Joe there this time. Yeah, get some revenge against the stupidly placed Joe enemies in Wily 4 from Mega Man 2 there that you basically cannot not take damage on. That was a terrible jump. Get some wonderful revenge here with a one hit on a Mecha Joe. Really nice. But yeah, this is a nice recreation ultimately of Wily 4 from Mega Man 2. Thanks, Eddie. Really helpful. Yeah, we actually have a sort of boss at the end. It's yeah, the sort of the bully bean kind of trap boss. But here we've got the gyro. Oh, sorry, not gyro. Yeah, grab buster blocks blocking our path. So yeah, we actually have to Use the... Wow, what the hell am I doing? Use the Grab Buster to break apart the blocks. And then, yeah, attack the war cannons. Wow, really? Great, now I've got to get up there again. Time back terribly. As you can see, they even drop goodies at the end, so yay. Yeah, I like that recreation of Wily 4 from Mega Man 2. Far less irritating. Nope, let's not do that. Let's take that out first. Yeah, there my upgrade seems to be imperfect at doing what it should be doing. I've got full health. So, yeah, it should be refilling my weapon energy, since I've used quite a bit on the previous screen. So that was doing exactly what I thought it should be doing there. Doesn't seem to be doing quite what I think it should be doing with the health, though. Oh well. So, Nightman kind of vibe here, I think. It certainly looks like it's kind of castle area. And the yellow there definitely reminds me of Nightman. Okay. Yeah, it's probably just this thing here, isn't it? And we've reached 100! Yay! 20 to go. What's up? I still haven't got that boss upgrade. And I still haven't got it! Seriously! See that. Did we see that one? I can't remember. Sometimes you don't need to understand someone's point of view to appreciate it. Very profound. Really? We've seen that one. Okay. Yeah, I imagine we must have seen pretty much most of, if not all of, what Galaxy Man's got to say by now. Okay, flashback to, yeah, Forgotten Fortress level, which was one of the judges' least favourite ones. I forget which one. No, was it Snowramp Pyro's, I think, least favourite level. I think. If I've got that wrong, I apologise. I feel like one of them was Concord Butterfly, one of them, two of them were Yggdrasil, and one of them was, well, Juby Hornets was definitely the air sliding one. Okay, let's be very careful here, again, with a potential Crusher segment. Not that it would be terminal, but yeah, it would be sort of a KO to the point where I would have to restart the level over again, so let's not do that. Wow, that was appalling. I've completely lost all focus now as well. Just sort of manically shooting now, and I need to get my head back in the game and see what the hell I need to do. That was awful. Poorly planned on literally about every single facet there. That was awful. Took a lot of damage as well. Yeah, I was getting way ahead of myself there. That was silly. Trying to take out you first off before we deal with anything else. Hornet Chase is going to go off for the bloody blocks, isn't it? It's not going to go off for the health. That's going to be irritating. Okay then. I feel like I really want to be on the left-hand side of the screen here for this bit, but I'm not going to be able to. Actually, I could use Hornet Chaser, I suppose, then, couldn't I? That would be the thing to do, actually. Yeah, let's do that. I'm a bit nervous about potentially, yeah, what was going to happen there. That won't crush me, will it? I'll still have some room there. I don't like these cannon things when they're like so close there, because I feel like I can't really jump up and shoot them without taking damage. Anyway, with throat. He's back again with a safe shallows level, which looks fairly non-threatening, which I'm pleased to see. And yeah, very much like Splash Woman stage, I guess. a lot of the same enemies. And also the general look of the place as well. Come on, blow up, please. Thank you. Nice, Eddie, yet again. Okay, this is a nice one where you can sort of, the floor is, if you will, sort of hollow, so you kind of, you can actually jump up through the floor. So, yeah, interesting. What am I doing? Just land on the block, going up the ladder. That was just stupid of me. And not that I need them. I might get the bolts as well. Why not? Not that I need that E-tank, I think, but yeah, let's get that as well. Given that this this floor here again has a sort of again hollow base. Once you've jumped up through it, you won't be able to fall back down it. But yeah, that's how you get that E-tank. Just make sure when you jump up onto the wall that you don't jump too high, so that you're where I'm standing now. Yeah. So yeah, free E-tank. Why not? I mean, admittedly, I've only got this screen and then 16 more to do. So whoa. I'm really hoping that I don't need however many I've got now. 7 E-tanks and an M-tank, but might as well get it done the same, or at least if nothing else, just show off how to get it in case you're watching this and you're sort of you're having trouble with this this whole kind of pit-a-bits thing and you actually want another E-tank. Yeah. So this is a really interesting screen with its parachute gimmick. So yeah, basically just kind of have to fall down this area with the parachute. I'd love to see more of this actually as well. I feel like it's again, I mean, nothing in the main contest did it. Nothing in, as far as I'm aware, any of the other tiers did it. So this is actually a really nice level. I would have liked to have seen more done with that. Okay, let's scroll you off screen, and then we'll cheese this, level. Yeah, as soon as I see croakers, I'm in no mood to deal with them. Let's just bypass that screen with yeah, rush call there. I think we'd have to sort of go over to the right-hand side, and then we'd go back to the left-hand side, and we'd loop round, but it's just not worth it. This is what I think was called What a Rush. So yeah, we're going to be using Rush Jet a lot. Don't quite see what I'm going to do with Rush Jet there, so I think I'm going to have to... No, wheel cover should be fine for this, and I should be able to get enough distance on the left wall to then do that, yep. Yeah, for a level called What a Rush, not quite sure how you're supposed to do some of these areas with Rush Jet. Or Rush, indeed. This one you can, so set it off through the gap and then slide through. Nice. Let's get rid of that, because it's just going to annoy me. But equally here, I mean, you can use Rush Core for this section, but I think with the electricity there, which is just going to be in your way, I think that's just a much better option. And similarly here, I don't think Rush Jet or anything else is really going to help. So yeah, super arrow through that little gap, and then slide through and land on it. I'm noticing a lot of NT 1037 or 1037 or 1037 or however that number is meant to be read levels as well. So yeah, not just Zealdak. Let's be fair. Okay, this one just literally seems just to be a whole bunch of Skullwalker enemies. Do I trust that jump? Okay, I jumped up a lot higher there than I was expecting to. That jump sort of did not really look possible, but... I have no shame. Oh, is that a reference to the bloody moles that are now just appearing all over the screen? If it is, then no, you don't. Never been a fan of the moles, although admittedly this screen looks doesn't look too awkward, but still. They're just an annoying device to slow down the gameplay, and yeah, I'm just really cheap when they hit you. But ultimately that was pretty straightforward, so I forgive you. Yes, I have noticed the name of the creator of this level, before anyone says anything. Good. No more, please! Freaking croakers. Particularly over like narrow platforms with pits and everything. Ugh. Yeah, not going to take any chances with that. Okay, the final 10. Am I finally going to get that upgrade? No. Do I have it? I honestly don't think I have it, but... oh well. Passion or serendipity is interdependent on the relatedness of motivation, subcultures, and management. Alright. Really, the same one again. Always use fire. Okay. Final 10 then. And yeah, I swear I haven't got that upgrade. I think it showed up at one point in time in the shop and I couldn't buy it at that point in time because it was too expensive, but I don't think it's shown up again since. Unless I am grossly misremembering this. Okay, don't think I really need that, but since it's on offer. Okay, make sure I try and just shoot. Yeah, alright, I'll take... ow, bother, that was my problem there. I wanted to just take out the sodding penguin enemy. So I was like, okay, oh, I've done it again, wonderful. I'll like maybe just take out the penguin and accept some damage, but yeah, fine, let's just go then. I needed to keep that last missile there still intact so I could slide through it, but yeah, freaking annoying these penguin enemies, because you obviously need to, well, you want to shoot them obviously to take them out, but you need to not take out the bloody missiles so that you can't slide through. Ugh. Oh, and a colour for this one. 2 people apparently made this one. Okay, interesting. Have we had that before? I have not seen 2 names on level previously. It's a fairly innocuous, straightforward one, I think. Just climbing the stairway. Pretty much try and take everything out other than the chickens. The chickens have way too much health to be able to sort of, you know, defeat quickly. Two sub-bosses. Got a pretty straightforward. You've got to be kidding me. And indeed, we don't even have to actually take out the top one. We can just take out the one from Mega Man 6 at the bottom right and just move on. This is an interesting one. The 10 most was it commonly or overused enemies? Either way, probably applies to both. But yeah, drop some knowledge on us as to what actually the 10 most common enemies are. I'm not sure I'd maybe fully believe that these are the 10 most. I don't know. I honestly don't feel like the Met Digger would be, but okay, and that doesn't actually hit it, so I'll have to get out Hornet Chasers to take that out. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are, or maybe it's just in this contest or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I wouldn't ordinarily think the Digger Joes would. Sorry, the Digger Met Digger things would count. But oh well. Moving on. Oh, I'm meant to go down there, surely then? Yep, alright, fine. Let's just go. I don't need any bolts at this point in time. I don't need to muck around with it. Let's just go there. I don't need to muck around with that hothead or whatever it is. Shinryu. The winning, or the creator of the winning entry in the contest. And we're also down to the final 5. So 115 clear, 120 to do, so yay. The final 5. We can put the Pit of Pits to bed. So this one, not maybe in look, but feels like you know, it's a kind of a trying to borrow from the Waveman or the pipe system from Waveman's stage. I feel like there's something you're trying to tell me there about avoiding the pipes. Yes, for like a goodie or something. So yay, cool. For a E-tank. And I'm actually at full now, so I've got the maximum amount of E-tanks I could get as well, so that's nice. Snowrun Pyro showing up again, with a Skullman kind of level. And this bone thing, which is kind of a continually, yeah, it was bone dispenser, which is continually chucking bones at us. We don't have to worry about. It's a lot more irritating when having to deal with this thing, but yeah, thankfully the Whopper goes down fairly quickly. I don't want to complain too much about it. Oh, really, Eddie? Really? Oh, come on, I want it in there, thank you. I don't want to get hit by any more bones either. So, 3 to go. You know the drill. Whoops, that seemed to spawn in way too quickly for my liking. But yeah, we're going to be messing around with these drills. I'll let that one go. I'll let another one spawn in there. But basically, yeah, I think it boils down to step on the countdown bomb, wait around for a while. Whoa. Wait a while for the countdown bomb to explode. Yeah, keep dealing with the drill. And then, yeah, move on. And avoid, obviously, getting hit by the drill. Which, ordinarily, I think would again be one of those one-hit KOs. But, again, not in this context, I don't think. This timing might not work out very well at all. Thankfully, I got away with it. Okay, and we're done. 2 to go. I haven't seen any more of those snake. Yeah, the snake ones where the body blew apart when you hit them. So yeah, I've been making sure to keep an eye on that. They haven't materialised at all. So yeah, provided, assuming the last level doesn't throw them at me. We did have, I think, the only 2 levels in the entire game, or the entire Pit of Pits, with that mechanic in place, back to back. Fascinating. Okay, obviously just destroy the drills, but be careful here not to destroy the drill that we're going to need in order to be able to slide through. Same again here. Thanks once again, Eddie. You're just so helpful. I'm going to take out the map net there just in case it ends up being a problem. Final screen. What have we got? BBILR, no room to breathe. Well, I certainly don't think this is going to have a Snake Man gimmick to it. So yeah. Take out that generator. Otherwise, you're going to be incredibly annoying. Slide back around to the first screen we saw. Got one more top generator enemy to deal with. And we're done. And not that I need them, but yeah, a couple of extra E-tanks on standby if I needed them. I noticed there that Flash Stopper is disabled. I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, all 120 levels cleared, and we've got a fabulous little reward at the end of it all. Galaxy Man, Mega Man, congratulations on making it down here. You've proven yourself quite the skillful fighter. That was long. So what now? What do you think? A boss fight, of course. Otherwise it'd just be anticlimactic. I'm glad you were able to make it down, actually. I finally have a worthy challenger that I can do battle with. So, we have a fight, and an awesome one, although he's got an excessively long health bar, with Galaxy Man. So, yeah, at this point in time, I'm probably not even going to get round to sort of trying to describe all the attacks that he does. Just, yeah, sit back and enjoy. He has a variety of attacks. I don't know if he always does them in a specific order. I.e., that the first move we saw was always going to be his first move. Like the move we see now is always going to be after that star attack. I don't know, but yeah, he has a cavalcade of moves. And yeah, what can I say? This is just an absolutely awesome, epic fight. With awesome music, Galaxy Man remix music in the background as well. Whoops. Nice little callback to Neon Gravity from the first Man Mammal game. I find these types of attacks, the ones he does here, where he sort of goes to the middle of the room and does this kind of yeah, sort of spinning attack, which is usually like some of the hardest ones to avoid, actually. They seem to come quite quick as well, so I've never seemed to be quite on my guard and prepared for them. But oh well. Here's hoping I can pull this off without the need of an E-tank, but if I need to, I'll use it. I'm not failing on the Pit of Pits this late in the day. Wow, that was an annoying attack. Looking at the respective health bars, though, proportion-wise, I've got a lot more health still than you have, so I think this is going reasonably well. Or it was. Whoa. Okay. Shouldn't have said anything, should I? Because as soon as I did, I've been getting hit left, right and centre. And I'm continuing to do so. But yeah, Galaxy Man's almost down, and now he is down. But we're not finished quite yet. We've still got a little bit of a kind of an avoidance, last-minute avoidance to do. So, wow. So yeah, just keep circling Galaxy Man, and you should be fine. At some point in time, he's going to change this up. So yeah, get behind the portals now, because they're going to block the shots. Because yeah, we're basically just going to have a whole mess of projectiles on screen. Obviously, these warps are blocking all those projectiles. Keep circling round, in position with the portals. And we're done. A pretty easy fight, admittedly, not least because, well, even if you didn't pick up any E-tanks at all during the stage, and you use your M-tank, or you finish with 0 there, you've got 2 E-tanks there. It's a pretty easy fight anyway. You probably don't really need the E-tanks, but if you do end up getting hit, you've got another 2 E-tanks. I get the feeling as well that they wanted to just make something pretty awesome, pretty epic, but ultimately something that no one should be dying to, because you obviously, having spent however long you're going to going through this thing, 120 screens, you're likely to spend the best part of 2 hours going through this. If you failed on the final boss, or it was ridiculously hard to the point where you could fail on the final boss, that would be horrible, having to redo all that again. So I get the feeling they're just going for something awesome, epic, and again, with 2 E-tanks there, they're pretty much making sure that you can't fail on this boss, which is good. Splendid job, bravo, bravo. You have cleared the Pit of Pits. Congratulations, of course. I went easy on you back there. I knew you didn't want to fail this far in. I think you're the first to clear this, actually. I'll be sure to prepare a spectacular reward for you. Let's meet at the entrance. I've already got something in mind. New costume available and challenge complete for clearing the Pit of Pits. And now that we're back here, prepare yourself. I've been waiting for this moment. The ultimate reward. Did you just kiss me? Yes, that's my ultimate reward. Congrats for beating the pit. Just kidding. Though to tell the truth, I never expect anyone to beat the pit, so I don't have much prepared. If you ever want to come back to the pit, I'll let you go to any room you want on demand. Just meet up with me at the entrance. We must part ways now, however. If you're ever up for a rematch, just climb down the pit again. Ciao. So, yay. That's been a hell of a thing. Finally, the Pit of Pits is cleared. And, yeah. Taken the best part of 2 hours to do. It's 120 screens. It's a blooming long segment. But yeah, at the end of the day, definitely worth doing. It's definitely an awesome reward at the end of it. I mean, you may feel like it's perhaps, I don't know, maybe you feel like it's not enough at the end of such a long section, but ultimately, the levels themselves are fun. There are a few there that can be annoying, a few times where, you've got obviously spikes and pits, and depending on the upgrades you get, can make that difficult, but there seem to be E-tanks littered throughout the stages, although again, with the random generator, you might not get the levels with those E-tanks, but I think ultimately, it's very difficult to fail that unless you so the only way you can really fail that is running out of health. I mean, there are a couple of times where I got a bit hairy there, but ultimately I had tanks on reserve, so use those where you can do. Yeah, just be super cautious. I think it's quite difficult to fail the Pit of Pits. Assuming you've got through the rest of the contest entries and on Tier X and maybe you haven't done Tier X at this point in time, but you would have certainly had to do. Collect as many elements as possible to get through the Wily Fortress as well, to get to the post-game. So, by this point in time, assumingly you must be a reasonably decent Mega Man player, it's quite difficult, I think, to fail the Pit of Pits. And again, that's nice. I feel like, again, if you got a whole way through there, not just the Galaxy Man, but, cleared maybe, in the hundreds of screens and then something obnoxious happened to one-hit KO you or something, that would be absolutely brutal. So, yeah, I feel like the Pits is very lenient in that regard. And, yeah. You shouldn't really fail, provided you're cautious. If you're ever low on health, use a tank to refill yourself. Come up to a level where you can farm away on minor enemies to get your health back. Yeah, just make sure you're paying attention to your health bar and it doesn't get too low. But ultimately, Pit of Pits fairly straightforward in my opinion. And yeah, that is it done. I'll have to have a think about what I'm going to do next time. Probably going to be. Because I think some of the other post-game content is sort of locked off until I actually do it. I was hoping to maybe save the final true area for last, but yeah, I don't think there's all that much actually I can do before that. So yeah, I think next time we're going to be kicking off the true final area. We are really, really approaching endgame. Haven't got too much left in the game. And, yeah, wonderful. This has been the Pit of Pits. I hope you enjoyed this over the 2 parts. It's probably taken 2 hours in total to do. It is a very long segment, 120 screens you have to get through plus a boss fight. I've obviously taken a bit more of my time on the shop explaining things and whatnot, so it's probably been longer than perhaps you would normally do going through. And maybe I wasn't taking as many shortcuts through the levels as perhaps I could have done. So, yeah. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the Pit of Pits, and yeah, tune in next time for what I expect to be the true final area. Hope you join me for that. But until then, cheerio.